In this very short video guide, we're gonna see how we can download free DWG models from this website right here, which is called DWGmodels.com. And we can get blocks and AutoCAD drawings from here, like technical drawings that we can reuse, we can use to study or just to edit them in our project. And some parts of this is free, part of the site is not for free. So let's have a look. So I'm gonna open up the page here in another um, window, and there's a bunch of categories here on the left. So we can select the category we're looking for, like interiors, or we have like people. So these are really handy when you create your own projects, like trees and plants, transport, and much more, graphic symbols, and industrial architecture, and architecture details, etc., etc. Now, this is totally, you see, free, this one here. So when you see the free tag, you can click, open the page, and then click on the download button. And the format will be DWG, which is Autodesk format. And I'm gonna just save it in my download folder. So, or you can select whatever folder you want. And you can see now that the file has been downloaded. So I want to do a couple of examples. This one here is like an elevation views, but you can also get plan views and entire projects, as I said. And then you can get like little things, which are often called blocks in CAD. So if I'm looking for something specific, I can use the search bar on the top, and I search for bed, and there are some beds here, or bedrooms, and furniture. Let's say I want to get a bed, simple bed. Like if I like something from this, I'm gonna click on download. You can also check the size of the file you are downloading, and that's it. So let's now open those up into a CAD application. Now, if you have AutoCAD, now that's probably the most popular CAD application, but there are a lot of them out there. And I'm going to suggest a couple of open source and free CAD applications. One is FreeCAD, and it's also 3D. And then we have LibreCAD, which is only 2D, but it also works pretty fine. And we created video courses on this software on the channel, so if you want, you can check them out. Also, it may be useful to use a DWG-DXF converter in some cases to convert formats, or like convert DWG in SVG format. And we dedicate it also for these other video guides. So if you're looking for something specific, just search in the search bar in the channel, you'll find what you're looking for. Otherwise, you can ask for help in the comments. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use Rhino. Rhino is a 3D application which lets you model in 3D using NURBS. But in this case, I'm going to use it just to import the 2D, just to show you that with the software that can handle DWG, you can use them. So I'm going to go in Rhino, import, and navigate into my download folder where I downloaded these files. And I'm going to start with the first one, and I'm going to open it up. And you can see that this format is compatible with Rhino, so it lets me import it. I need to choose the model units, but I don't know actually what units have been used on the file that I'm trying to import. So I'm just gonna leave everything as it is. I'm not gonna touch everything, but here you have some choices and you can change it a little bit. Now, if you don't see anything, don't be afraid, and don't be impatient. So we imported something, but we just cannot see it. You can see it's just too big. So sometimes it's too big, sometimes it's too far from the origin, and we just need to reposition that by moving it, and to rescale it by using the scale tools in Rhino in this case, but you have similar tools in other applications. So you need to define the correct size. And this is something I explain always on the first lessons of the video courses. So how to get everything in the correct placement and in the correct set scale. So I'm going to type here the scale 0.001, and you can see now it got smaller and smaller. And until I find the correct measure, I'm going to continue to scale. But we can see that we have all the lines here, so we can select them, edit them, change them. so we can reuse it in our project. Now here, there is also like a strange vertical line. Let me do something. I'm gonna go and select, use zoom to selection. So I'm gonna select and then zoom selected or zoom to selection. If I do with the right click, I can zoom everything. And there is a strange vertical line here, which I don't know. I'm just gonna delete it. So I'm gonna select those vertical lines and delete it. So most of the time you need to clean up what you are importing. You need to verify that everything is fine. Otherwise, you need to work a little bit on it, adjust it, fix it, and then you're ready to go. And that's it for this file. Let me show you another one. So I'm gonna create a new Rhino document, and this is the moment where you choose if you're working with millimeters or centimeters or wherever. And I'm going to import by clicking, dragging and dropping directly into Rhino. So that's another way you can import. And you have some choices here. You can open, insert, you can import, you can attach if you want to maintain like a link to the original file. I'm just going to go and import, simple import. Okay, and again, it's asking me the size that I'm importing, the units. I don't know because I didn't create this file, so I need to open it before I can understand which are the units. And now it looks, well, better than before. I don't know if that's the correct unit, but probably is better than before because we are near the origin and the size seems fine. What we don't have here is layers. In the previous file we had layers. Instead here we only have one layer. So when you import a CAD file, you could find a division of layers, or you can find everything on one same layer as this file is showing us. And I'm copying here multiple copies with the copy tool in Rhino. And so now I can edit them. I can group them into another layer, for example. I can change the layer. So right now they are all on the 0 layer, which is pretty classic from AutoCAD, the 0 layer. And let's say I want to change the layer here. So right click and change object layer. So I'm going to move those into a new layer. And they are still displaying black because probably there is something here in the display properties. So yeah, and the display color, we can choose a custom color. We can say by layer, so it's going to display the color of the layer. And there are many things to know, many things to learn here in Rhino and also in other CAD applications, but this is going to be it for this video guide. I just want to show you the website and how you can freely download and use CAD blocks and CAD projects. So subscribe if you want to stay updated for more video guides, and join the channel if you want to thank us and support us, and check our other video courses and video guides in Rhino, AutoCAD, and much more. So thanks. See you in the next.